Has anybody now? This is not a question I want you to answer. Does anybody in this room have they ever attended a seminar where the speaker, ranting and raving, is telling you that everything you've learned heretofore is shit? Has anybody ever attended a seminar where they weren't trying to sell you something from the back of the room?
Well, there was a little baby burning.
There's a reason for
like
that.
a candle on the altar.
Never asked me back twice. I say that, and I think, well, maybe they'll ask me back. Maybe Oxford will ask me back. Not like
hey! Hey! You get your Jake break. We got a Jake break. Listen, wait, possible Jake break. What's Jake break?
7:31.
All right, if you guys are joining us right now, we have a storm chase scenario going on, and it is a pretty wicked deal. Take a look at this going on right here. We've got many tornadoes. I'm talking about the likes of which will make you trip out. Look at these signatures, deadly signatures, but there's no confirmation of it. We're not getting any reports of damage. I don't know. Are you guys seeing that?
The windshield?
I didn't finish it, but I was just wondering what the fuck was taking so long. Sorry.
But I will scrub it real quick so it'll be better view for it.
Like I said, we just gotta get going. But okay. You see, these are some long track storm. All right. So, like I said,
I wanted to let you know.
Watch out.
Battery situation with the vehicle. Whenever it's off, you can't have the charger in.
Yeah, that's serious. That's already known. And I need you to do that as pilot. You should be more seasoned. You should already know that. So
that's the reason
you know you're right. You know.
But if I'm not here, if I'm in the bathroom and taking a drink break, feel free to turn the truck on and plug it in.
Okay. Look, where's my satchel? Okay.
Check.
Are you everything good? Everything kosher. Okay. Get on the highway and start heading towards New Albany.
Which is that way?
Yep. Head east.
Okay.
Head west towards Memphis.
New Albany. Frequent flyer. But we can get there on 78.
Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like love is lost in America sometimes. And it's really pushed me to a breaking point. Watch out for the sky merging. I mean, it has pushed me to the lowest of my lows. You wouldn't believe. And I've said things with my mouth I probably shouldn't say. I've done things I probably shouldn't do. But we're getting mad. We're growing as people. Hopefully, like you said, people want to count the world out. And I'm like, man, fuck that. We can save the world, man. Why does everybody want to count the world out, man?
The lady was brewing the coffee in there, and I thought coffee. I got my soda in a second because they just had it in a can.
Yeah, Jonesboro, right in there, the triangle between Ruston, Winfield, and Columbia That's Jonesboro right there. That's the Jonesboro Triangle. Wicked storms right there. And they're saying confirmation. I wonder if these radar confirmations, I mean, wicked signatures. But we need to get on to our site. I don't know if there's convective inhibition. Something is preventing these things from forming right out here in this delta region. I'm wanting something lift, if we can get some lift coming off the nose of this thing. You see this front that's coming through here? The nose of this thing is going to come in there, and it's going to be a, we're hoping it could accentuate the deal. Go ahead and look at the dew points. Very moist. But see, that sin is what I'm concerned about. Where is that? I'm trying to load that feature. That convective inhibition to see what it is. But a lot of times you can look at the parameters and you can wish all you want, but when the shit hits the fan, the shit hits the fan. If it don't hit the fan, it don't hit the fucking fan.
Looking back here, I bet you get the little top there, right?
I want to give these guys my soul. Whoa, holy smoking shit. They like ride low key. I ain't with all that bullshit. I'm telling you, who knows? That may spoil the night. If it don't spoil the night, if supercells form down this line, there's going to be a hell of a night. It could be like that Caterpillar plant. You remember that motherfucker tore the goddamn, shredded the fucking roof off that son of a bitch. Be one of them kind of fucking nights. It's just that fine line, People wiggle dicks. People wiggle dicks. It's all talk. It's bullshit. I don't see no fucking towers. Just don't text. Try to focus unless you have to, man.
I am. But look, she's concerned about tornadoes in her area. So what should I tell her would be the times where she really needs to?
She needs to be alert all night. All fucking night until the line passes.
told her and Jason both it's a moderate risk and what that entails. And I told him, if they say there's something headed your way, I said, honey, get the hell out of here. And I told Sarah the same thing when I was on the phone. It's a moderate risk.
Well, it ain't a moderate risk. It's a fucking enhanced risk. Is it a moderate risk?
It was a moderate risk as of last time. Now I don't know if it is still now.
Well, they were saying it could be moderate risk. It may elevate. We don't know. The environment.
Circle in the middle, and I was like,
okay. 23Z run showing bullshit. No, I don't know. I'm showing hokey. What is going on? What the fuck is going on in New Albany? Ooh, doggy. Showing something scary when that lift gets in here.
Earlier today when I talked to her.
Alright. They're running footage now, hopefully we can make an agreement, but I want us bonded by blood. This YouTubing thing it's like a family, man. I don't know how to explain the feelings I have, the emotions. Who's to say if it's all BS? But I believe I can be a force for good in this world. And I was, and then my dreams shattered down, and I got dark there, and I hate that dark place, but I don't know if I have to go there. I just pray to God, man, I don't want to be a bad man. That was my biggest fear. I just don't want to be a bad man. I don't want to let nobody down. What's your biggest fear? Buddy, I didn't plug anything in for a full 3 months. I didn't walk across the street. I had panic attacks on the regular. I couldn't even hardly. Wow! It is fucking forming! Holy shit!
Well, of course it is.
Oh no, man!
We were playing on it.
It might be, it might not, I don't know. This motherfucker is forming. It's possible down this boundary. I've seen it in the text fucking books. The God, sorry Lord, slap me, Lord. Sorry. Foul fucking mouth. You know, they don't like that shit. In the advertising community, I was looking in there, you'll lose advertisers over cussing. And it's like, I don't know what they're doing, but maybe it's a good thing, maybe it's a bad thing. I don't know. It's a creepy thing. I've never experienced this before, and I wonder if anyone else has experienced this before. It's just like it's creepy. I mean, it's creepy. It's a weird experience. I don't know. It's beyond creepy. Really concerned down here. Sledge, Darling, Crenshaw, Jonestown. You know, Jonestown down there. There's another Jonestown up here.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what. The way they're percolating in the night hour, you'd a dog shit lie. Well, that's facing the fear, you know.
Well, I mean, to me, it wasn't. When we were in Senegal, that one time,
Yeah.
Sarah were out there by
This is a
ourselves.
chance we can actually do some community service tonight. This is one night I can actually do some community service.
GR level 3 up for me. So I was checking on GR
We went a
level
little
3.
metal. If it
And
gets
we had
bad.
Sandy, the
I
thunder
hope it
bomb.
don't. Yeah, thunder dog.
And I was watching GR level 3 and seeing a tornado. It was definitely. And you had even called and said, tornado. Last we seen on the radar, it was coming right for us. And we lost all power. Then we were there in the dark.
Pucker. The pucker factor.
Yeah, and I said we will go to that closet.
Man, I went up there, I did a citizen's deed. You know, do what, man? I'm sorry, man, I wasn't listening.
I decided what we would do was go into that interior closet. That one closet we had, it had no windows, no doors. It was in the middle of the fucking house, and it was covered with soft debris. All of our clothes, all of the shit. And we went in there with a mattress.
Oh,
over
no.
our head.
That's a cap breaking.
And I couldn't help it. We even went in there with Sandy. I could not help it. I had to get out of there and check and see where the tornado was. And all I could do, since it was night, was look out at the horizon over the cow fields. And there was one tree there with like no and branches but no leaves on fall or something, spring. And you could only see when the lightning popped. Other than that, it was black. And there it was sitting against the door, and the wind was pushing the door so hard, it almost knocked me back.
Okay, and one thing for real. If something does go down at night, I want you to have your war boots on, because people are going to need your fucking help. If you saw what I saw in Perryville, it will work. It will put your mind in a place, you know. I don't know. I wasn't the same between the Black Sabbath and the fucking weed and the, I don't know.
Sarah that I said he wasn't the same after Perryville. He did things differently. I said he had helmets, he had a flashlight, he had things where he could help me. I think he did some kind of help with.
You know, everybody talks shit because, I mean, it doesn't happen all the time. And I mean, when it does happen, it's always minor bullshit. It doesn't happen all the time. That was F4. There was only 2. that year. And I would have gotten the other one, but I quit. I learned a lot about myself. Something like that happens in testing. It says a lot about a man, a woman, soul, whatever the fuck. I think we're going to see some notching right here. What's up with this theta E?
Well, fortunately at night, unless, probably even if we got swooped up in it, I wouldn't know what a tornado would look like at night.
Well,
So,
operationally, if we can keep our systems in check.
I've got the best weatherman in the whole fucking USA right here next to me, so I feel pretty safe and confident that you're not going to take us.
Operationally, I mean,
It's going to have to, we're going to be killed and not be able to video.
it's going to be trucking, by the way. Keep on rolling. Goodness. Wow. Those supercells down there, those motherfuckers blew. Those were behemoths. Behemoths. Goodness gracious. Fucking behemoths. Look at the anvil shields on those. That's got to be about 350 mile diameter. Behemoths. We got that low end there, but they're nudging on the end of that anvil. So we're going to get something for them in North Mississippi. And those North Mississippi clads are going to be, if we can catch them, we're going to have to run up here. We may not get none. Hey, I tell you what, you remember what happened on that fucking highway up there? 7 people died on this fucking highway 2 days before Christmas. I was on that tornado. It was a heartbreaking storm. And that was a tearjerker. Those motherfuckers rolled right into it. And it was a fucked up storm, man. Okay, so basically, I'm trying to analyze this scenario here. Give me some... I need to figure out what's going on with the vertically integrated liquid. See, I don't see a lot of vertically integrated liquid right now. I think what we're seeing here is some showers. What they call this shit is ACUS. Altocumulus castellanus. Which this may not be that, or these are pop-up showers, cluster storms. This is an agitated area of convection right in here. There's no deep surface-based contact. You know, we got some rain and shit. This is the primary forcing mechanism. The lifting mechanism's coming out of here, out of Stuttgart, down to Monticello. That's your primary lifting mechanism. The shears are already in place. Instability. Right now we're trying to get some of these to form, but if we could get some of these updrafts rooted, R to the double OT, we're talking about Matson, Dubson, Dublin, Clarksdale, Bellin, Jonestown, literally, God bless America. Friars Point! And that's where, allegedly, near where the dude sold his soul to the motherfucking devil. Right down there, at the fucking Devil's Crossroads. Rosedale, no fucking shit. Right where those updrafts are forming. Right there where the very devil, the Prince of Air. You're losing speed? Well, put your fucking foot on the gas.
Well, I got my foot on the gas. Hell, it's 60 and coming back down to 40 and reading 40.
Is the truck dying?
I have no idea.
Oh, yeah, it's all good. Look, I'm monitoring. I got a GPS fix. My GPS says we're at 58 knots. We've got a bearing heading 308.65 degrees heading, and our 57.65 knots. We're 403 feet above sea level, latitude 34.52784 north, longitude 89.08174 west. This is also, I'm trying to train my way into some maps. That's a dead man's post. Better watch out. Yep, new radar coming in. Thank you, God. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Mama. My white trash log. How you doing, log? I'm just fucking with you, man. I'm just, we gotta keep it real, keep it kosher. What do we got over here? Alright, everybody, this is American Storm Chaser Terry Tyler from Tupelo. Terry Tyler from Tupelo wishing you a good evening. November 5th, 2018. I was fucking staring this camera in the eyes. Well, about this time last year up in Illinois, and it looks like today could be a potential for some wicked weather. I've said some very evil things, and I'm willing to make a sand offering, which means you can put a angled, a wide belt sander, 550 grit, depending on the grit, sand the skin off of my back. If you would so take the sand offering, or sand on my belly or my chest. But we're not talking about the sand offerings right now. What I want you guys to do is go ahead and click the pay button. There's a pay button you can donate. We're going out here. Unfortunately, we might have to rescue some bodies. It looks pretty scary out here. And it's probably not going to happen, but nights like these do happen. And if it happens to be one of those nights of valor, it's a night of valor. And unfortunately, we all know too well it's not something you brag about. Cocksuckers brag, and they talk shit in the off season. But there ain't no talking shit when you see the shit hit the fan. And we're coming to you live. We were kind of banned, but I've been a bad boy. I've been a real piece of shit. And I apologize to the world, to the Muslims and the Jews and the Mexicans and all those people out there. Everybody I ever offended, We're all at work. I hope you enjoy my channel. We're trying to survive alive. 11/5/2018, people. Storm, tornado watch. We got tornado fucking warnings. Where's the fucking tornadoes at? We're going to stop this broadcast in 14 seconds. We got no tornado warnings right now. No tornadoes. But right here is what I'm concerned about. Late night, you get that low-level jet, that breakage. We get some discrete squeeze play. You're going to see caterpillar plants. You're going to see motherfucking manufacturing plants. You're going to see swaths of timber, maybe a quarter-mile wide, looking like Lake Enid right here, arguably. If the wind vectors go right. If the wind vectors go right. And it's one of those things, nighttime is scary, but guys, stay weather ready. God bless.